Back with another exciting unboxing of Tropica stuff this week. Brought in some new stuff, so let's just see what we got here. These are the Amazon swords, Echinodorus bleherii. There's usually a couple plants in each of those. Next up we got Luigia glandulosa. I haven't brought this in for a long time, but I've sort of changed the way I run things in terms of some of the plants I bring in, so I thought I'd bring this one in again. It's a pretty popular one, so let's see how it goes. These all look absolutely amazing right now. So, and brought in some Anubias gracilis again. This stuff is looking amazing. Actually, I remembered the name of the other. This is also called Hastifolia. There might be some difference between Hastifolia and gracilis. Maybe this one's a little bit smaller or something like that. But man, look at the leaves on this. There's at least 1, 2, 3. There's probably 4 separate plants that you could split up this Anubia into. So that's one thing with the Tropica stuff. When you look at the price, you'll say, oh yeah, that's really expensive. But you know what, a lot of times with the Anubias and especially the crypts and stuff like that, when you break that stuff up, it's not that expensive at all. So this is looking good. A few more examples there. Got 5 of these right now. Next up, this might be the first time I brought this in from Tropica. Lobelia cardinalis. It's a sort of a purplish plant when grown submerged. You'll see a lot of green growth there. Obviously these are grown in nurseries, so you're not really seeing what they look like, but my god, there's like, I don't know, 20 at least stems on this thing. So I've brought this in from a bunch of different places, and this is another one that Tropica does by far the best. So I don't think I'll bother even looking anywhere else from now on for this one. I got 5 of these, and these just look absolutely amazing. Never seen this plant look this good before. Again, this week I picked up some more barterii. Got cleaned out the last time, so again you can see. I don't know if I can show you there, but if you take a look at the base of this, you can't really see it. There's 1, 2, 3. There's like 4 Anubias in this one pot. So another really good deal. Brought in some baby tears for the first time, I think. So these ones aren't your dwarf baby tears. These are, there's sort of 3 different kinds of baby tears. There's the dwarf ones, the regular ones, and then the sort of larger ones. This is sort of the medium one. It's also a little bit of a difficult plant, but it could sort of be planted as a stem plant, or if you have really good light and a good substrate and CO2 and all that kind of stuff, the plant will kind of hug itself to the substrate and act as a carpeting plant, but it really depends on your setup for it to do that. So if you're looking for something similar to dwarf baby tears, but maybe you're not sure if you have the right setup for it, you maybe give this a try. You got about 5 pots of this, and again, this is one of these plants that Tropica does by far the best. So I'm hoping to stock this more regularly. Another Crinum calamastratum that I brought in this week. I'll typically bring one of these in a week. They are pretty pricey, so I just basically stock them as needed. So these are pretty cool. And same thing with the Anubias caufifolia. It's another sort of expensive plant by Tropica, so I bring in one a shipment pretty much. Brought in some portions as well. So you're sort of, I think that's weeping moss, Java moss, Java moss, Java moss, weeping moss. And now I'm starting to bring in frog bit. Lots of people are starting to open up their ponds and whatnot, so I'll be stocking this. If you're wondering where it is, if you look under my new site, www.thepplantguy.ca, if you look under the tropical plant section, under the floating plants, these three should be in stock now, and they're looking really good. Brought in some tissue culture again. Let's see what we got here. I got some flame moss. That's flame as well. Rhanica mini, Strogeny repens, same old stuff. Riccia, another flame moss. Why did they bring in 4 flame moss? Gradiola. Again, more on the pond theme here. Some Azolla. I got 3 pots of that right now, so if you're looking to set up your pond with some small floating plants, that's a good one. Some Rotala. I'll be offering that on the small portion size as well shortly. And some Crispulata. Got 3 more of those. Okay, so let's go through the last couple of trays here. We got some Matricularia. Again, these are all available in the $2.99 portion section too. Sort of smaller sizes. Rotala bonsai, Pagostum and erectus. These are actually I brought in 3 of these this week, but they're all sold already. What else do we got? Sagittarius subulata, willow moss, some regular microsword. This is a new one by Tropica, Wendy Green. So you can imagine there's a ton of plants in there. A nice, really easy crypt to get going. And that's about it for this week's shipment. I'll have a Singapore shipment coming in tomorrow, so I'll probably do another unboxing, as I'm looking to do some more videos and pictures for the new website anyways, so check that out. And don't forget, until Friday, April 28th, all orders placed on the new website, www.thepplantguy.ca, is 10% off. Just check the Facebook feed for the coupon code for that. It's a random number, so I can't remember it off the top of my head, but if you check any of my Facebook feeds, you'll find it. And I'll be back tomorrow.